let's see what's inside this box. Hey guys, today I received this package and I'm gonna unbox it. Let's see what's inside the box. So this is the tripod piece of it. Let's open it and see. So it comes quite well packaged. It's quite a steady metal tripod and it opens up to about 2 meters. I will open that shortly and show you. Let's see what's inside this box. Wow, look at that. That's an 18-inch ring light that I finally got. I'm hoping that it's gonna work quite well, so let's check it out. So that's the ring light itself. It's got an adjustable head. This is where the tripod fits in, and it's got 3 attachments there. And those 3 attachments are for 3 cell phone clips. So this is basically what's come in the box. Those are the 3 extenders, which are flexible, so they're flexible, so you can move them around depending on the angle that you want your mobile at. So let's see what was in the box. It was the ring light, these attachments for the mobile, and the power cable. Let's see how this works. So this is for holding your mobile in place and it's adjustable. This is the piece that fits onto the ring light itself, and this is the part that's going to be flexible for you to change the angle of your mobile when filming. So I think this is how this works. Let's unscrew it. So this is the piece for attaching to the ring light itself, and that's to your mobile. You're going to unscrew that. Just push this head part or the round part into that socket and then screw it in. You've got to really do fancy stuff if you want to be using all 3 of them. I'm just going to be using one of these for my test. So you're going to just screw that into one of these little screws here. I'm using the center one to screw it into, and you're going to tighten it, and what you've got is a nice flexible piece for your mobile. Let me get the mobile to show you how it clips in. The mobile is just going to slide into place. Oops. And you can have it landscape or portrait for when you're filming. And you can see it is quite adjustable. Most of the time when you're filming, you will need to use it in landscape. So you're going to have something like that. Let's see the functionality of this. I'm going to quickly try and set up the tripod. This is the tripod piece of it. I'm going to try and open it. It's a bit my first time to open it, so let's see how this opens. Okay, you push it down. You can see there's quite a nice wide legs to keep it quite steady. You want to tighten that so that you have a base that's quite stable. So you should tighten it a little bit more. Okay, so it just doesn't move around. And then there's 3 further extensions which you can extend and then tighten as well. This is just for the ring light itself. So it's quite tall. It opens up to about 2 meters. I don't really need it that high. You can adjust the legs at the bottom to increase the height as well. I'm going to bring it a little bit lower and bring in the ring light. I've got the ring light. That's the adjustment to change the angle of the ring light itself. I'm going to take this adjustment and just attach it to the tripod itself and tighten at the back. There's a little knob here to tighten it at the back. So I'm just going to tighten that. Just make sure it's well tightened. So the ring light is quite steady. It does adjust through 180 degrees, and just get it at the right angle that you want. And tighten the knob tight now. So I've tightened that, and you can see it's made it quite steady. And here's your phone that you can basically change the angles on. Let's go test out some of the functions. Basically, it has the on button, the brightness, and you can adjust the brightness up or down. And this basically, it's got 3 different colors. You can change the color of the light as well. So it's changing the color of the light and the brightness of the light. So let's go check out how bright this is. I've got the power cable. I'm just gonna plug it in. I'm gonna tighten this so that so I'm quite happy that this is a bigger ring light. Okay, so we plugged it in. Let's just power it on and see the brightness. It's quite bright. And that just basically dims it down. You can see that it is coming down in brightness. There are different modes to change the light setting. So this is the white. This is just a bit brighter of the white. The blue white, that's bright. And then the warm yellow light. And on each one of them you can change the brightness. And it's going down. You can see it does become brighter, and it's an LED ring light. Let's see on the yellow how bright it gets. That's quite bright. I'm going to test the lighting and see how the green screen behind me handles this change in lighting, because with a green screen you've got to have perfect lighting to take away the shadows when editing. So I'm going to test and change the different light settings and see how that changes the quality of the image. So the ring light's off currently, and it's just using the normal room light. I've switched it on. This is quite bright for me. I'm not sure if there's a shadow behind me at the moment. We'll need to check that and adjust the lighting. I'm going to bring it down. It's on the cool white light setting. I'm going to bring the light down a bit, and we'll check if that changes. Is that even coming down? Okay, let's change the mode. That's the blue daylight light. You can see that there's no shadow behind me, which is what I'm looking for to wipe out that shadow, which makes the editing a lot easier. Now you can see there's a bit of shadow that's creeping in as I dim the ring light. Okay, let's take it up a bit. Now you can see that the shadow behind me has been removed. Let's change it to a different setting. This is the warm yellow light, and you can see the color changes and the picture changes quite a lot. The very dim white light, the medium white light, and the cool white light. You can see what happens with the shadow behind me and how the green screen reacts to it. So which one is the best out of this to get the perfect setting? I'm going to stick with this option of using the mid white light as opposed to this really bright. And that's the cool white and the yellow. Let's see if I can make it any brighter. I'm going to go back to the mid white light. Okay, that's the brightest that it gets. See if I bring it down a bit. It's too bright at the moment. Okay, that's somewhere in the middle that I've brought down the mid white light. And let's check on the others, the mid range setting. It's the cool white again. And this is the yellow. Okay, the main thing that I want to try and move away from is the shadow that's around me. So when I edit, I can place me anywhere and the picture comes out perfectly. Does it remove the shadow behind me? This setting?
No, go back. Go back, that one was better.
This one?
Go back again. No. That one.
Okay, so I'm going to stick with this setting that removes the shadow from behind me. Let's just move around a little bit so that I can test the different ways the editing software removes the green screen. I hope you found this useful. I'm going to enjoy using this ring light. It's going to help me quite a lot in my editing, and I've been wanting one of these for a really long time. Glad to have unboxed it. And these ring lights come in different sizes. You get 10, 12, 15, 18 inch. It goes, I think, to 22 and 25 inch as well. This one's quite big, so the 25 must be quite huge. It's got the 3 camera settings that you can attach to here, but I'm not sure I would ever use those settings. I'm going to switch the ring light off now, and you can see the difference that it makes to your setting. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the unboxing.